Hi, guys. This is Satella, and I just wanted to talk to you today about letting go of those things that no longer serve you so that you can rise as a phoenix into what actually needs to serve you. In other words, stop holding on to something that's no longer giving you energy, that is no longer feeding you. Everything, as you know, is energy. And energy is about an exchange. There's a law of equivalence, right? And when you started something, or whether it's a relationship, whether it's with a business partner, whether it's a spouse or a family member, what's going on is that you are no longer being served at this current junction in the way it is. And the reason for that is because you yourself have shifted, you yourself have made a change. And the energy is now being drained from you. You find yourself working hard, putting in the time, putting in the effort, making the concessions, pressing down yourself just to keep this thing going that literally needs to shut down because it's no longer serving you. And again, it could be um, taking care of an elderly parent. It could be taking care of a child. It could be that you've had children because of the economy that has moved back into the home and they've been there for a while. But you're saying to yourself, you know something? This is no longer working for me. This is no longer serving me. You put in what it is, but I just want to talk to you about the exchange of energy, because the energy now is being drained away from you. It's not edifying you. It's not lifting you up. It's taking stuff away from you. And if it's taking stuff away from you, and your intuition itself will tell you that, okay, it's time to shift. But you're trying to hold on, maybe because you feel a sense of obligation. But the first sense of obligation you must have is to yourself. Self-love, self-care, self-awareness is what is important here. And the reason being is because you really can't give to somebody if you're drained yourself. And what happens is you begin to find that anger begins to come in. And there's a negative anger, and then there's positive, healthy anger. The Bible says, be angry and sin not. So you can be angry, because anger is an emotion, it's a feeling, it's an energy that's telling you that your boundaries have either been violated in some kind of way. And it's letting you know that you need to put the brakes on, you need to stop. If you're in a business and you were in a partnership, unless the partnership has become hostile, um, definitely it's time to shut it down and let it go because it's not serving you. But if that's not the case, but still things are not working because energetically you seem to be going in two different directions, so then it's time to shut it down. Don't stay in any relationship, whether it be in business or personal or with your family, because you feel obligated and you're the only one who's putting out effort and energy and nothing is coming back to you. I'm not going to make this long, because I just want to say to you, you have to create the space. And if you keep holding space or holding energy of something that no longer serves you, you're actually blocking what needs to come in and what wants to come in. And sometimes you know within yourself, in the current ideation or of what the thing is, it's not going to work. And so what you have to do is you have to be strong enough. You have to love yourself, care for yourself, value yourself, and know your worth well enough to say to someone, you know what? This is going to shut down. There's no need trying to hold on, to the mass of a sinking ship, because you're going to drown. And then there will be nothing. So you have to know when to jump ship. You have to know when to say, you know what? In the beginning, this worked. This relationship worked. When we got married, we were in love. We were happy. Maybe we stayed together because of economics. Maybe we stayed together because of the children, combination of both. But you yourself know you're no longer in love with this person. You know they probably are no longer in love with you, particularly if this person is being unfaithful, or if you're the one that is being unfaithful. Why take you? Do you understand how much energy it takes to keep that going? You come home later and later because you really don't want to be there. So it's telling you, this is no longer serving me. So I need to let this go. And sometimes you have to let something die so that it can rise again, so that it can come up again with new energy, perhaps with new partners, with new investors, or you have to be able to say to that spouse, I still love you, but in this current status, it's not working for me. And if you want to save it, then these are the things I'm prepared to do in order for us to remain. But if you're not willing to do those things, then it's time for us to let it go, because we're no longer serving each other. We're not giving each other our best. And it's just that simple. You have to create that space so that the thing that is going to serve you will come in. And you have to know that, because first you value yourself. I don't know. This has been in my spirit for a couple of days. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to make a video about it. Rise. Let it go. Shut it down. Stop. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be cruel. You just have to say, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. And your intuition is already nudging you in a direction that you need to go, but you've just been afraid to do it. I've come by today, whenever you're watching this, to tell you and give you the permission to close it off, shut it down, and take that step that you need to take. That's going to open your life up in a brand new way. And it's going to serve you, and you're going to rise like a phoenix out of it. Again, you know that I love you, and I will talk to you again very soon.